You've got the idea, you've got the spark, but you're still stuck, waiting for the perfect plan, the right time, but you end up just kicking it down the road instead. The truth is, we don't need more time, we don't need more planning, we need a lot less hesitation. Noah Kagan has a phrase for this: now, not how. And this comes from his book, $1 Million Weekend. It's not just clever either. It's how a lot of successful companies kind of got their start. Airbnb, Microsoft, Facebook, and Noah himself launched world-changing ideas in just one weekend. The mindset works whether you're building a startup, starting a podcast, creating a YouTube channel, or just trying to get out of a rut. Let me show you how to use it today. We've been taught that more planning means more progress, but most of the time, planning just becomes a way to feel productive without actually doing anything. We write down goals, we watch a couple of productivity videos, we sketch out our dream business and start daydreaming about what life is going to be like once it's finally off the ground. We're making thousands of dollars a month and everything is just going swimmingly. But we wake up tomorrow and, well, we still haven't really done anything. We haven't even launched. And that's because planning is safe. It's comfortable, which is good. Planning is a good thing, but real growth lives in the execution. We don't need to have the entire full picture. We just need to start moving. In this article from Noah, nearandfar.com, he calls it the magic of now, not how. The idea is that we don't need to have the entire process mapped out before we even begin. We just need to take the first step right now. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can with the tools you already have at your disposal. Noah didn't wait for investor meetings or a pitch deck or making sure that everything was going to work flawlessly on launch day. He built AppSumo in 48 hours in college with a landing page and a PayPal button. And guess what? People started paying because real value isn't in the polish. It isn't in all the bells and whistles. It's in creating something that's actually useful. If you still think you need weeks and months of planning to launch the next big thing, look at the origins of some of these companies. Airbnb. Really, it started out because two guys couldn't really afford to pay rent, so they tossed a couple air mattresses in their living room, emailed a couple of event organizers and some conference attendees, and started renting out spaces. Charged them for a bed for the night. No website, no app, just a couple of emails and a couple of yeses. Facebook. Facebook began when Zuckerberg kind of built it in college as a way to help connect students together. No boardroom, no VCs, no logos. Just a college kid with a laptop and an idea. Microsoft, a very similar story. Bill Gates heard about a new computer that was coming out, didn't even really have access to it all that much, and started writing software for it. The one common thread between all of these, they didn't wait. They didn't obsess over how everything was going to work out, how they were going to scale it long term. They just acted with what they had. We've been trained to think that the process for launching the next big thing is something like this. We get ready, we aim a little bit more, want to make sure we really hit our target, and maybe fire. Eventually, down the road. But that really kills momentum. The entrepreneurial way, ready, fire, aim. When you fire first, you get the real feedback. And this is an idea from Michael Masterson's book, Ready, Fire, Aim. 0 to $1 million in no time flat. We can't just think our way to the perfect business. No amount of planning is ever going to make it a real thing. We have to build it, it'll probably break a lot, and then we have to fix it and keep doing that over and over as we move forward. The secret to improvement is iteration, not perfection. The first version of anything is going to be rough. Think about your papers that you turned in high school for English. The first draft is always the roughest one, and then you edit it down. You have a peer look over it. You edit it some more. You hopefully change a few sentences. Maybe you reorganize the entire thing. That's not failure. It's the price of admission. It's the price of building something amazing. So here's the mindset shift that has helped me to try to develop and build new things. Fail fast and fix fast. Every time you ship something, you gather some data. Every time you send something out, every time you try to make a sale, every time you try to grow your business or your idea, hopefully you learn something. You learn what actually works, you learn what people are actually interested in, you learn what people don't like, what people aren't interested in, and you learn how to improve. Noah Kagan talks about this in his book, $1 Million Weekend. You can check out the episode I did a while back. I have a couple of topics that I've taken from it, but essentially you have 48 hours to launch and sell your product or service. And that time limit really pushes you to get some real feedback and real results. If you're afraid to fail, you move way too slowly. But if you're willing to fail fast, if you're willing to kind of put yourself out there a little bit, you learn 10 times quicker. The faster you break things, the faster you can rebuild them and hopefully build them better. We need to stop trying to be perfect and rather just try to be in motion. Another great aspect to this is just the law of 100. When you have an idea or something that you want to build or grow, do it 100 times. It doesn't matter how rough it is at the beginning, just constantly kind of think about it. Think about ways you can improve it, maybe do a little bit better. Can you improve it just 1%? Because ultimately that compounds into results. Try 100 versions of something really fast. Hopefully, one of them will hit. It's not by theory, it's not by guessing, it's not by planning everything out to the nth degree. It's by testing. Send out 100 emails, 100 landing page views, 100 product pitches, 100 rejections. The goal isn't trying to get it right on the first attempt. It's trying to get enough times in that maybe you hit gold by 95. And don't overthink what you launch. Your landing page can be super ugly. The pitch can be kind of awkward. The product can be super rough and maybe even in the beta state. All you need is some kind of minimum valuable product. Something that you can pitch and something that adds value to people's lives. Launch it, learn all the ins and outs, see what other people are doing, think about how you can make it better, and then continue to fix what isn't working. And you don't need to be some business entrepreneurial guy to start this mindset. This can also be done with things that are around the house, things you want to improve in your own life. Are the dishes piling up? Do you notice the kitchen's a little messy? Start working on it. Get it done. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't push it off till tomorrow. You have a messy garage? Start organizing a single box. You want to start writing, maybe starting a blog? Open up a Word document and start typing a sentence. Small wins build the momentum. Momentum builds the progress. Progress builds confidence. And there's going to be plenty of mistakes and mishaps along the way. You'll learn what works and doesn't work in your own life. What works and doesn't work when pitching a product or organizing or building something new. You'll learn what works and doesn't work in your own life. You'll learn what works and doesn't work when marketing your product. What works and doesn't work when trying to build a YouTube channel. You figure things out as you go along, when you're in the thick of it, not doing more research, not planning some more, but actually putting something out there. The idea of now and not how works on side hustles, business, your career, as well as just in everyday life. So here's your challenge. Pick one thing that you've been overthinking or procrastinating. One idea that you've been kind of sitting on. Then take a small step today. Record your first YouTube video with your smartphone. Launch a basic landing page using sites like Wix or Squarespace. Message 3 family members or people you know who might be interested in your product or service. Start the first paragraph of the book you've always wanted to write. Don't wait for the perfect plan and have it mapped out to however far you need to go. Just do something now. A lot of the times we're not stuck because we're lazy. We're stuck because we're trying to figure everything out before we start moving. And a lot of the times we can't do that because we don't know what problems or things are going to arise when we're actually in the midst of it. We're stuck because we're trying to figure everything out before we're even taking that first step. Momentum doesn't come from knowing absolutely everything, having everything planned out perfectly. It comes from taking the first step, gaining that experience, and figuring it out as you go. Start today, fix it tomorrow, and keep going. Let me know what you're starting this weekend in the comments down below. And if you want more momentum builders like this, then subscribe and check out one of the videos up on your screen. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, and I really appreciate it. And until next time, I will catch you guys later. See ya.